Hey everybody. So today we're going to go through a little bit of a warm-up video. So this is one thing that I would say, if there's something that can make you a better Warzone player, it's going to be the warm-up. And even if you only have 20 minutes in your day and you don't have time to actually play a Warzone game, this is what I would suggest that you do to improve your gun skill. Because when you think about it, the amount of shots that you get in a Warzone game, if you just drop one a day, you might not even do damage. If you're someone who's struggling with an under 1 KD, this will be something for you. So you see here, in about 20 minutes, I got 200 kills against bots. So that's 200 opportunities to practice being better at shooting my gun. So let's go into the settings a little bit for this. So one thing that we're going to see here, let's go through your gun setup. So I have my RAM, my R9, and my MP5, and my CR56 AMAX. One thing that you'll notice about the guns is that they each only have 4 attachments on them. This reason being is I want to practice shooting my gun without an underbarrel. What this is going to do is going to teach me how to control the recoil. So like the CR56 AMAX and the RAM 7, those guns are going to have a kick that's more of a vertical recoil. So when you're shooting the gun, it's going to go up and to the left. And when we practice this without an underbarrel, we're practicing pulling down and to the right a little bit. So when you get into a Warzone game and you have the aid of an underbarrel, whether that's Commando foregrip for the AMAX or the Merc foregrip for the RAM 7, it's going to feel way more in control because you know how to control that vertical recoil and you're getting the assistance from the underbarrel. So that's something huge that I want you guys to practice. At minimum, whatever your guns may be, I have a couple options here. So as you saw, I got 200 kills. I have 4 weapons. My rule of thumb is when I'm doing this warming up daily, and I have a good streak of warming up daily, I'm shooting at least 50 bots without 50 bots with each gun. So I had 4 guns I was warming up with. I'm going to shoot 200 bots. Another thing is I don't put on score streaks. I just do the specialist streaks, or the specialist bonus, so that I'm not calling in score streaks and wasting kills that way. So let's get into the game mode a little bit. So when you're to find this, it's a little tough to find at first, so let's go through that. So you'll go into multiplayer. You're going to load private match, custom game. So before you start the game, we want to pick the settings. I just choose Hackney Yard because I'm used to that. The mode is going to be free for all. And then the time limit, we don't want to put a time limit on it. And then I just usually put 250 points. It just puts something high. There's a lot of options. You can put all the way up to unlimited, so you can just keep the game going. But it'll start off at 30, and so you don't want to just play to 30. We want to get a lot of shots in against bots, and so I just set it to something high. The players, we want to, as best as we can, mimic what Warzone is going to be like. So 200 points is a little high. I found that when I'm warming up with a sniper, when I used to snipe, even a direct shot to the head with the HDR at 200 points is too much. So I just set it at 150. That closely mimics the damage that you're going to need to kill someone in Warzone. It's not exact, but it's as close as we can be without being too much. If you want to practice having an even steadier shot, go ahead and put 200 points on. But for something like the RAM 7, it's such a fast time to kill gun that just putting people at normal health, it doesn't mimic Warzone enough to be accurate, because you'll kill someone in just a few bullets quickly. And we're working on a steady shot. We want to bump that health up, so we have to continuously hit that player a little bit more often and mimic what it's going to be like shooting someone in Warzone. And then for the number of lives, obviously keep that unlimited. We're going to go back here, and then the bot setup. So we put on max bots. It's going to start you off at 0, so make sure that you go in and set up bots, otherwise you're literally just going to spawn into the game by yourself. Bump this up to 11. Regular bots are terrible, so if you're a way beginner, if you're under like a 0.5 KD, I would start your bot difficulty up at hardened. And then if you're someone kind of in between that 0.5 to 1 and you really want to get it up, I would go to veteran. Um, so again, just the main point of this all is that you're not going to get a better shot by only playing Warzone. Also, you're not going to get enough repetitions in a multiplayer match to improve your shot either. So the best way that we can possibly do this is it's basically like target practice. You get better at shooting by shooting the gun the most opportunities as you can. So we want to log into one of these custom games, put in as many bots as we can on the map, and put them at a decent difficulty where they're going to shoot back at us, but we can still practice having a steady aim. And we'll get better. Like I said, 50 shots per gun that you're warming up with. For Warzone, you're going to have 2 guns, so you're going to want to at least shoot 100 bots. And I would suggest if you're struggling in Warzone and you log in and you got like 20 minutes and there's nobody on, don't drop into a solos match. Just practice shooting bots. This is something that I even do today, and I just surpassed a 2.0 KD. If there's nobody on and I don't really feel like playing solos for some content, I'm going to log in, play just custom game and shoot bots for a long time. And this is something that at first I was having difficulty bumping anything up from a 2.0 KD. I'm now at 2.13, and I think that's because I've spent more time shooting bots and working on my aim and my shot and having good movement rather than logging in solos, only getting maybe a few shots here or there and just getting beat by players who are working on their shot. So this has been Trunks with another suggestion video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, subscribe on YouTube, and then follow on Twitch if you can. Thanks, guys.